Let's do a quick reality check. Look at these three images. One is a photograph of a smiling person, another is a colorful landscape, and the third is a product brochure. Now, here's the question. Which of these are created by artificial intelligence? This is not a trick. This is a chance to see how far generative AI has come. You might think the portrait is real because it looks like a professional headshot, but in many cases, AI can generate faces that are almost impossible to tell them apart from a real photography. The landscape in the middle looks like a painting, and but it's may have been made by a person. It could have been created by AI using a text prompt like paint bright countryside and a sunny day in watercolor style. The persona on the right look polished, but if you zoom in, you might notice that the text doesn't make sense. That's a clue that generative AI tools can make market and market product designs look convincingly, but the content offered too gibberish unless customized or edited. So, what's the point of this exercise? It's just not to guess the answer, it's to show that AI is no longer limited to numbers or text. It can now produce realistic images, create visuals, and even entire layouts. And we didn't even get into the video. I'm gonna do a whole video on Google Flow with VO3, and you're gonna see that, and you're gonna get blown away by the cool things that I can make with that. But you can also use it in your business. You can use it in your portfolios. You can use it in your marketing briefs, and it makes man, it's so cool. And that means we need to get better at spotting what is made by people and what is made by machines, and how to use the tool responsibly. So take your best guess. Which of these came from AI? Drum roll, please. The answer is all of them came from AI. Every single one of them. Let's pause for a moment and make this personal. What is one task you do regularly that you would love help with? Maybe it's something that takes too long, drains your energy, or just never seems to get done on time. Let's look for a few common categories where people are using AI every day. First, there is content creation. This includes writing emails, blog posts, social media captions, or even rewriting what you already drafted. It can also help you proofread your writing or suggest ways to make it clearer. For example, if you need to write a newsletter but don't know where to start, AI can help you structure or even fill in the first few paragraphs. Second, think about research. Whether you're preparing for a meeting, writing a paper, or trying to understand a topic, AI can help you find information quickly. And the cool thing, Microsoft has something called Researcher. I use it all the time, and it helps a ton. We can even use things like within ChatGPT, the research function that can aggregate information for you. Google has one, Claude has one. So many tools have this where you can ask it to summarize an article, a complex term, or even generate questions about a topic. And it can take it one step further. You can build information on a topic that you want to learn, and it can bring back resources for you about that topic and act as your researcher. If you're reading a long report and the key points in 5 bullet notes, AI can help you do that instantly. And you're seeing some cool things that can be done for you to reduce time and give you more effectiveness. Third, there is an organization. AI can help you build schedules, set up tasks, lists, or create templates. Maybe you want a content calendar for social media or a weekly planning sheet for your team. You can describe it and AI will generate it in the first version for you. Last, there's analysis. If you work with numbers, reports, or surveys, AI can help you make sense of the data. For example, it can point out trends in a spreadsheet, explain what a chart means, or turn data into plain English so you can share it with others. These are just a few ways, but possibilities are growing every single day. Take a second. What is one task that would feel lighter, faster, or more fun if you had the help of AI? The goal is not to replace your work, is to support and amplify your efforts. If you have not used ChatGPT before, now is the perfect time to try it. You don't need to install anything, you don't need to pay, and you don't need to know how it works behind the scenes. You just need to know how to type. Step one is to visit the website chatgpt.openai.com. That is where ChatGPT lives. Or if you're on an iPhone or Android, go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and download it from there. And then create a free account. You can use your email or sign up with Google or I think even Apple now. Step two is enter a simple prompt that just means you ask questions or give it a task. For example, you can type, help me write an email to schedule a meeting, and ChatGPT will instantly give you a draft. Step three is to refine your request. Let's say that the first version sounds too formal. You can reply, make it sound more casual or business casual, or make it shorter, and ChatGPT will adjust based on your instructions. To try something more advanced, you can say, rate this as if you're a marketing expert, or add a friendly tone and keep it under 50 words. This more clearly describes what you want, and the better the result will be. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to use fancy terms. You just need to talk to the way you would talk to an assistant. Remember, you can always ignore ChatGPT is not your final. You are, and don't forget that. Go ahead and give it a try. Start simple. See what it gives you. And if you like it, keep building from there. You do not need to wait for the future to experience artificial intelligence. It is already here. It is already part of your day. You're probably using it right now, even if you didn't know it. Let's walk through some everyday places where AI is already working behind the scenes. First is at home. If you ever talk to Alexa or Siri, or use Netflix or YouTube, or cleaned up a photo on your phone, you have used AI. Smart assistants use AI to understand what you're saying. Recommendations systems suggest what to watch or read next based on your habits. A photo editing app can fix lighting and remove background objects or even suggest filters using AI. Second, at work, AI helps you with things like sorting out your emails, transcribing your meetings, analyzing your data. For example, when Gmail automatically filters spam, that's AI. When Microsoft Teams gives you a transcript of what was said during the meeting, that's AI too. And if your reports are showing trends, suggested next steps, and AI is helping you there as well. Now let's talk about shopping. If you ever see a message that says people also bought this, that's AI. If a chat bot popped up offer you to help you find a product, that's AI. And when prices change based on demand or time of day, that's AI working in the background to optimize sales. Transportation is also another area. Your map uses AI to predict traffic, recommend routes. Ride-sharing platforms like Uber, Lyft use AI to match drivers and passengers, estimate arrival times, and adjust pricing. So whether you're watching TV, answering emails, shopping for shoes, or driving to work, artificial intelligence is already a part of your life. The difference now is that you're becoming more aware of it and more in control of how you use it. And that's the real shift. It's not just around you, it's now something you can work with. Let's talk about how artificial intelligence is already helping students learn faster and study smarter. First, many students now use AI to speed up time it takes to gather information for essays, papers, and projects. Instead of searching through different websites, a student can now ask a tool like ChatGPT to summarize a topic in one paragraph or explain concepts like photosynthesis in simple language. Some students even use AI to outline their arguments before they start writing. This helps them stay focused and clear. Research used to take hours now take minutes. Second, more practice. If students can review material in new ways, they can ask questions, create flashcards, and get quiz style answers instantaneously. Let's say you are learning about World War II. You can ask AI to quiz you on key events or explain causes like your teacher would. You can even ask it to explain things differently if you don't understand it the first time. It's like having personality learning to help students practice more often without waiting for a tutor or teacher. Many students using AI tools see better grades, not because AI is doing the work for them, but because it helps them understand faster and study more effectively. For example, some students have used AI to check their writing, clean up their grammar, or break down complex instructions into simple steps. Others use it to manage their time or plan out their homework. The result: better focus, less stress, and more confidence. AI is not the shortcut to learning. It's a support system that helps students take control of how they learn. Whether in high school, college, just learning something new, or even in the workforce, AI can be a powerful part of your study toolkit.